Sometimes God breaks the thing that you think you need the most, not to hurt you, but to save you. The pain that you complain about today could be the very thing that keeps you standing tomorrow. There once lived a godly farmer in a peaceful village of rolling hills. He was not rich, but he was thankful. What he had as a treasure was his son, who was a young, handsome man, full of energy and life. Everybody in the village admired this boy, fast as the wind and agile as a deer. And suddenly, one day in the afternoon as they played, this boy fell in an awkward way and broke his leg. But even after the local healer tried, this boy was still limping with a broken leg. Everybody rushed to this farmer's house, was shaking their heads, and they said, "Oh, what a tragedy. What a terrible thing. This boy had a future, but his life has been ruined." Broken-hearted, this farmer looked up in the sky, and gently he said, "God makes no mistakes. Maybe this is bad. Maybe this is good. Only God knows." Weeks passed and months passed, and one day, their hooves being heard from the valley, many great noises of mothers wailing and fathers fighting against the slave traders who were trying to take the young, able men. But all this was in vain, for the slave traders were too strong. And there, to this man's house, the man tried to fight too, but the slave traders were still stronger. They mistreated this man. The son could not hold it anymore, so he slammed the door wide open, and he says, "Stop! I cannot hold this anymore. Take me, here I am." And the slave traders rushed to pick him up, but they noticed that he was limping and had a broken leg. So one of them spat on the ground, and one of them said, "He is useless, we don't need him." And they moved to the next home, the next house, until they left the village. And after the danger was gone from the village, all the villagers came back home saddened, feeling so much pain in their hearts for what had happened. But this boy had been spared. And as the moonlight shone over that small hut that night, the dad whispered and said, "My precious son, what looked like the worst day of our lives has instead become our greatest day of deliverance." See, what looked like a limp was actually a lift from God. In the same way, I tell you, my friends, sometimes God breaks the thing that you think you need the most, not to hurt you, but to save you. The pain that you complain about today could be the very thing that keeps you standing tomorrow. Even then, I tell you, all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose.